What is the largest amount that you've heard or known of somebody using that still is fairly healthy? How many grams of
Me? No,
substance?
no, man, I was experimenting, when I was doing stuff,
What was your
and
most that you took? Like three grams?
well, there was one time I was doing about 2,000 of tests a week.
That's it? 2000
No,
of
no, but
tests?
then I was on other stuff too.
Oh,
I
wow.
was like 2,000 tests, and then I was running. I mean, I was on growth. I was doing like 10, like 40 I use a week. So about 10. I would do this high dose
Yeah.
growth post workout type of thing, like 10 I use post
Oh yeah.
workout, and I would use Slim with it,
Oh,
and then load, like I
damn.
would
That's how
eat
you
so
grew
much.
fast.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I was doing like 10 I use a Slim, 10 I use a growth. I was doing that like 5 times, four to five times a week post workout, and then I only did the 2 grams of testing for a short period because then I started feeling weird. But I was doing 2 grams of test, and then I would run EQ. I'd probably 400 to 600. I wouldn't use trend that much unless I was going to do a show because it would make me moody. So I would probably do some orals sometimes, short cycles, like 6 week cycles of orals, whether it was like some D balls or like Tyrannable. I love Tyrannable. Tyrannables the best oral
Sample
overall.
approval?
Even females can take Tyrannable. Here's the thing: you as a female, you could take 5 milligram, 10 milligram doses. It doesn't aromatize. It's great. A lot of people don't talk about it, but just look it up. VAR seems to be the popular one, but Tyrannable is another one. Does
It's
not
definitely
aromatize,
underrated.
and you can do 5-10 mgs for women, and you guys can get some nice gains. You could even stack it, do like a 25 VAR, 10 Tyrannable if you're into that. Anyway, I'm going into cycles today. I
That's
never really
good
talk
stuff.
about
Let's
cycles.
go.
I've
Let's
I'm
got-
telling you guys
go.
serious. I have a lot of knowledge, guys, but I just don't talk
Let's
about it.
go.
I've got you. I've
But-
got you beat.
Yeah. Oh, what? You did more than that?
Yes.
Oh,
I did.
Alright.
I did
That's why
6
his
grams.
calves are so
I did
big.
6
No.
grams of test a week.
6
You're
grams.
ridiculous.
With 100
You
milligrams.
didn't even
of
tell me that.
Fucking
You're
druggie.
stupid.
100.
That's
Test your
stupid.
mushrooms, Joe.
No test.
Okay.
That's stupid. That's stupid.
No.
You were wasting your money. Sorry, bro.
Oh,
No.
so it was that and 100 milligrams of Anadrol a day, which
Oh, dude.
my God.
How
So-
can you eat, bro? I couldn't eat on
see I
Adderall.
couldn't,
Yeah.
and I couldn't get
I
it
couldn't
to
eat.
this is
Couldn't
I
eat.
couldn't get to the gym without having to pull myself up the steps because
Yeah.
my back was so tight. when I
Dude,
get
so
there.
ridiculous. Yeah.
But that didn't last long. I was
Yeah.
taking, it was like 2 or 3 shots a day just to get up to 6
Like your back
grams.
hurts, but it's like really your
You
kidneys.
feel like you're sitting on
crazy.
tennis balls all
Yeah.
day.
I
I got it, and it didn't last long. I got so toxic I couldn't eat or do anything.
That's a lot.
It was.
I think 2 grams of test actually was interesting. Honestly, I think a gram of test is probably all that you need.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
at the top. 2 grams, though, I have to say, like when I was doing that, I remember I was getting leaner, like because I was eating probably a similar amount, but I was leaning out and I wasn't doing anything different. And I remember going like, oh, I'm getting leaner at 2 grams, but I only ran 2 grams for like maybe 6 weeks or so. And then I was like, okay, I can't. Like I had to drop it back down. I just wanted to experiment. But I did notice that I was getting tighter at at 2,000
See, that's
mgs
crazy.
of
I thought
test.
I was doing. I've only done like 800 a week.
Yeah.
Before,
That's all you need, dude.
I was like, man, I'm doing too much stuff. I'm like over here, like, dang, dude, like Jay
Yeah.
and Mark are doing it more than me.
Yeah, I mean, there's,
Yeah,
again,
well-
I was just trying. I was just to
Yeah.
see later. I mean, after when I was competing, I wasn't doing that much. I wasn't hitting.
Well,
I
obviously,
was doing the
sure.
standard,
You look good. I mean, you look at the picture
Yeah.
on the wall. You know what I mean? Like, dude, like you were jacked, dude. Yeah.
Well, I can tell you one thing, and if a lot of guys don't know, like if you're competing and you're literally just feeling so exhausted and your energy levels are completely shot, a lot of times, sometimes you're taking too much stuff. Like, and people don't realize it, especially orals and certain things. You're running too much gear. If you were to drop back on gear, sometimes you'll see your energy levels will come up, and nothing changes. You still get the same results. You feel better actually, and nothing changes, and you just drop your levels down. And that I had to learn that too. Sometimes you think, oh, just take more and more and more. It's too much.
I can tell you a good lesson somebody taught me when I was messing around. I was trying to take a gram or two of Primo at a time or some shit, and I got to where it was just sitting on my shoulders forever, and I could hardly train because I was putting it in the shoulders and
Yeah.
glutes, and I moving around.
Jed took a lot of shit.
And
I know,
He
right?
took a lot of
I'm like,
shit.
damn, Jed, you took a lot of gear, bro.
yeah, I remember talking to somebody about it. I was like, what do I do? And he's like, well, if you can't train, it kind of fucking defeats the purpose of taking the shit.
Exactly.
It's true.
I was
Exactly.
like, so maybe you should stop and get to
Yep.
where you can train again.
Yeah.
Because I was having a hard time doing any like shoulder or chest because my shoulders were so inflamed,
Mhm.
from putting all the stuff there.
Yeah.
Because I mean,
That's
I
it.
Primo sits there for a while.
Yeah, I don't ever put
yeah.
any more than like a CC into my shoulder. 'Cause
Yeah.
I mean, I was doing like 2 CCs at one point, and then like I got
Yeah.
like a little bit of scar tissue actually. So when I do like side laterals, you can see like a little like
Yeah.
it's like not the best looking. You can't see when my
Yeah.
arms are relaxed though, so that's
Like really bad sleep
I
apnea.
have sleep apnea right now too. And then on top
Yeah.
of that, like this past show, like I mean, the trend was already making me not sleep,
Mm.
and then I have sleep apnea on top of that, so I'm like kind of like at
Yeah.
nighttime.
Yeah.
And then like on top of that, I got sick and my nose was all stuffy. So I was just like hating life, like coming off like
Oh,
of
yeah.
this show. I was just like so miserable. And like I think like trend is probably the most extreme substance I've ever tried. I've never done like insulin or
It's yeah.
growth
Oh,
hormone
I
or
could.
anything
I
like
got
that.
some
So
Where's
stories
I
about
feel
trend?
like
insulin,
What
dude.
was your parameters of trend? How much were you pushing?
trend, well, I would use the long ester trend. Trend E, because I don't like
Mm.
poking myself every day. You know what I mean? I don't like
Mm.
feeling like a pincushion. At some point, you start hurting everywhere, and it's like so. I would just like blast like a CC every. My trend is what 200 E, so about 400 to maybe at the most 600 a week.
600.
fuck
And you didn't
that.
get the crazy thoughts and like the
Oh,
crazy
I got it all.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, you do
road
get
rage
it.
and
Dude,
friggin'
yeah, no, like I feel like
You do
my
get that,
temper
for
was
sure.
shorter. I couldn't sleep, dude. I was like I'd fall asleep for like an hour and a half, and I'd wake up and I'd be like, "Oh, it's time to go to work." And I'd be like, "Dude, I only slept for an hour and a half.
Yeah, I
Like,
hate
what the
that.
fuck?" My bed's all sweaty every night.
Yeah.
No, I
It's
remember
like you
that.
turn the AC on and your bed's still sweaty. It's like, dude, it was miserable. So like, yeah, I feel like I don't feel the need. I don't plan on competing anymore, so I don't feel the need to really like be doing trend
I hear
ever again.
like even just like the upwards of 100 people start getting all of those crazy psychotic whatever
You
effects.
can. I was
and you
doing.
push it up to 6. Holy
No, I- 'cause
shit.
I
See,
was
use the long
doing-
ester though too, because
But still,
the
right?
long
Yeah.
ester
It
I feel-
stays.
yeah, it stays.
What
in.
stays?
Yeah.
I was doing. I think I was doing. I remember doing 300 tests. Trend E, and then I would do. I think it was like 100 of trend acetate 3 days a week. So like a Monday, Wednesday, Friday, trend acetate, and then the 300 of so it was like 600.
Yeah.
But the good thing about it was because the acetates, I can just when I stop it,
Yeah,
it's like
it's
it's kind of
out,
out.
yeah.
So really it's that base of 300
Mhm.
was in there, and that kind of wasn't too bad. So if I started kind of going a little cuckoo, I'd just be like, just get off the trend acid.
That's a
and-
You
good
ever
way
get
to do it. I
nosebleeds
never
from-
thought about that.
Nope, never did.
The trainee always gave me nosebleeds.
Yeah, never did.
Yeah, I never did either.
A trend cough.
Trend cough.
Master
no.
own though. I love Master Own.
I feel like trend
a
cough
favorite.
though is
That's a
like
good one.
like if you're a weed smoker, like and you hit a bong,
Yeah,
like nothing compares to that cough. You know what I'm saying?
dude.
So
I think
so trend
everybody
cough-
goes through this. You're like, this is it. I'm gonna die. This is the
Yeah.
end. Like I
Like,
think
I've had
I
trend
think
cough
people
before, and I'm like,
get
oh, I've been
that.
here before. Like, dude, this is my first time
Yeah.
getting trend cough, but I've already been here.
You're like, I've been
smoked
here.
out of a
I've
bong
done it.
before.
I've done it.
Yeah.
We're good.
Yeah,
you
so, like, I mean, I've
you
coughed-
self talk.